Hey y'all. So today we're going to talk about something a lot of people don't like to talk about, and that's mistakes. Now, you see here I have 3 belts. I make a lot of these, and other than color, one of these things is not like the other, to quote Sesame Street. One of these things is not the same. 2 of these I used high quality paracord. In fact, I used Paracord from Paracord Planet. One of these, on request from the customer, who was also a friend who was looking to save a little dough, I used low end Paracord. That was a big mistake. So, can you tell just from looking at this which one? You experienced people probably can. I'll tell you. So these 2 are belts I've been wearing for over 7 years. They're both from Paracord Planet. They have worn very well. They bend, they're flexible, everything. They're very good belts. This is using Paracord that I got from Walmart. On a request from the customer, my friend, who was like, oh, I can't afford it, but I really like that belt, and they went out and bought this stuff. So, let's talk about why using quality paracord is important. So, first off, just for you as a maker, it's important because this quality paracord, and let's face it, Paracord Planet is quality paracord. It's easier to work with. It flexes better, it moves better, it can adjust better. Okay? You can see just with the way it works, it works better. It doesn't matter the color. It all works better. With this stuff, this is the Walmart stuff. I believe this is Ozark, but it could be their other brand. I can't remember the name of it right now. It doesn't flex as well. So, as a maker, when you are trying to adjust, when you're trying to manipulate, it doesn't flex as well. It doesn't move as well. It's going to lead to more finger and, in my case, wrist issues. So that's one piece. 2, let's face it, the other issue is because it's harder to work with, you also get more twists. So you can see like right here, it twists, it binds, it bundles up. As much as I tried to readjust it, to manipulate it, it just kept doing it over and over again. This is after me doing stretching, me doing trying to twist it and everything else. It just bundles and binds up. So that's one thing. 2, because the quality is not as good, you can see it snags. This belt is less than a year old. I'm remaking it for him. I'm not charging him for the labor. He's just buying good cord, so he gave this back to me. And, I'll wear it if I'm just going hiking or whatever, but this isn't one I would wear out and about. It doesn't look bad, but as a maker, as somebody who makes paracord, I don't necessarily want this to be a representative product. So you can see this cheaper stuff snags. Now I can easily take and just do that and it's gone. but it's going to snag again elsewhere, and that's a problem. Whereas these, like I said, I've been wearing these for over 6 years. They don't snag. I have never had a snag. I've never had an issue with that paracord. The other problem is, if you look here, these are all 550. This is Paracord Planet 550. Look at the width difference. So the consistency was another problem. You can see here with the 550 that this is how it should be. This was thicker. Even though it's 550 paracord, it has 7 strands, it's not, maybe it's because it binds up or it doesn't twist right, it doesn't manipulate right, but it winds up being thicker as well. Once again, I've stretched this. I've done all the things. It won't adjust. I have had some people say, oh, you got to soak it and that'll do it. That's a test I'm going to run eventually, but still, that's something to think about when you're going to use cheap paracord. With this, you know, I can twist it, I can do whatever. It sits properly. It sits well. It sits. With this, you can see how it doesn't really want to sit flat. It doesn't want to sit, well, it tends to arc on its own. It will not keep a straight belt shape. Now listen, I'm not telling you guys don't use cheap paracord. There are places for it. If you're making a bunch of keychains, it's fine. If you're making some giveaway bracelets or something like that, once again, completely fine. There is a time and place for cheap paracord. I have used it, Wolverines. It's a moderate, good paracord. I've used it for clothesline. I've used it, some of the cheap stuff out there, not the Harbor Freight, not the Home Depot, but the real paracord I've used as camping, for tent poles and things like that. There is a time and place. But if you are going to do something like make a belt, make a gunsling, things along those lines, things that are going to get used, that are going to get a lot of pull, twist, be in the elements, etc., spend the extra money, get good quality paracord, get the Atwood, get the Paracord Planet, get the board paracord, get the ones, the things like that. Spend the extra money. Your customers are going to thank you. Your reputation is going to thank you. So with that, that's it. Simple video today. But until next time, keep paracording. Later.